запустить. Все, ребят, всем привет. Продолжаем наш Хогвартс. Так, что нам там дали? Что это за дичь? Почему нельзя посмотреть, типа? А? Ну, ешь кто-то не дает. Ладно, будем ходить вот с такими глазками странными. Это что? Неужели обычный плащ Гриффиндор? А не мой, который я там обычно таскаю. Так. Все, вроде мы все взяли. Здесь у нас... Не понял? А, шлем же мы отдали. Я-то думаю, что херня. Здесь таланты у нас один очко. А как, типа, их проклинать всех? Пока что не будем трогать это очко. Так, готово.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
Так, 3 метлы,
As I
да?
mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's
Так,
just south of
ладно.
Hogwarts. By the
Себастьян
way,
Сэллоу.
hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
Так, подожди, давай это все потом. Что-то вы мне кучу заданий накидали. Пошли к Себастьяну. Я же ему обещал вот до сестры сходить. Жопут.
Seems pleasant. In quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Да вы можете подождать? Вы чё мне сразу только накидываете?
You made it.
Так, все, давай пошли.
Enjoying the view.
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
Веди.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Ну, пойдем.
Aha!
Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
Так, ну давай
sorry
мы
you had to see
их
that.
вылечим.
If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor
Щас,
Sebastian.
погоди.
Not the visit he'd hoped for.
What?
Давай я тебе что-нибудь продам. Это у них цена не меняется. $3000 у нас есть.
Find myself scurrying home at night these days.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian
Надо, короче,
cannot
выучить
take away my
заклинание
pain.
и спасти ее.
Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
Короче, надо как-то выучить какое-нибудь заклинание там.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sällow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the loyalists' way.
Надо поймать гоблинов и
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea
Так, ну
the harm
посмотрим,
he could do
посмотрим.
if he
Сколько
doesn't
дурного
stop.
может натворить, если не откажется.
I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Так,
Why
йоу,
will he
привет.
not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Давай пойдем.
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than
Пойдем, ну
people
иди, давай.
realize. They should
Хватит
not
трындеть,
be
иди.
underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. The wizard is a dead wizard in my book. Incendio! He confused the shadows!
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
No! I will make you pay. I won't rest until...
Incendio!
That was big!
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Won't get away with that.
Confringo!
I should have been.
Incendio!
You've made your last mistake.
Давай, 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 давай.
Don't have time for this.
Ну быстрее.
It's such arrogance.
Incendio!
One less human to worry about.
Confringo!
I won't rest.
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Weak human.
Accio!
Coming back this way.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Let's get only a finger. How nice of you to stop by.
Confringo! Incendio!
I won't rest.
Accio!
Nothing like this.
Incendio!
I confess, that was a bit
Revelio.
more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Reparo. Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone would be hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Здесь есть. Так, это можно выключить. Это удалить. Да, пойдет. Давай. За хрень.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the ministry isn't doing more.
Так, вон та печка.
Whose home was this?
Bit abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
А, вон, все, я вижу.
This well looks familiar. Revelio. Sebastьян, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Compulso! Revelio.
Так, как туда зайти?
Confringo. Depulso. Incendio. Revelio. Sebastьян.
Будь здоров.
Over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be.
Incendio.
But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Revelio.
Давай поговорим, Себастьян.
Sebastьяn, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Revelio.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Confringo. Incendio.
Я приехал сюда за знаниями, а теперь меня переполняет желание помочь. Сомнения терзают душу. Такое чувство, что словно моя магия жаждет исцелять, а я не позволяю ей. Неужто нет надежды? Неужто угрызения совести будут терзать меня всю оставшуюся жизнь? Как смотреть этим людям в глаза и при том знать, что я могла бы облегчить их страдания? Сегодня снова видела мужчину, напоминавшего мне отца. Он покинул лагерь. Так. Разве плохо было помочь ему? По-моему, это позволило бы не только применить мое особое умение для блага дела, но и узнать много нового.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Я уже вторую неделю в лагере. Каждый день привозят все новых больных. Врачи, маглы и даже наши целители стараются сделать для них все возможное. Скорбь почти осязаема. Те, кто оправился от чумы, и никогда не оправятся от боли утраты. Лихорадка пройдет, кожа заживет, но печаль останется в сердце навечно. Я видела мужчину, который, как мой отец, потерял ребенка, и это невыносимо. Мне хотелось хоть немного облегчить его страдания. Я начинаю думать, что остальные неправы. Я способна помочь этим несчастным, на мой взгляд, оставить их страдать не менее жестоко, чем избавить от мук.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio.
Где что еще есть?
Incendio.
Ничего себе долбануло.
Revelio. Incendio.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic.
Так,
What does that
древняя
even
магия.
mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
And you can wield it?
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But Perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Это очки надо? Надо очки.
Why hide a triptych here?
Так, изучите
Seems as
записку.
if something's missing.
Revelio. A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to see Anne would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Так.
Revelio.
Это за хрень? А, это выход, все, я понял. Надо нам выучить заклинание еще. Так. Короче, что мы с вами можем выучить? А еще лучше не выучить, лучше нам купить метлу. Как вам идея? Давайте пойдем купим метлу. Хоксмита. Лавочка Альвандра. Посмотрим, что эта метла, что она стоит. Ой, ну и прикупим ее, если у нас хватит бабок. Потом отправимся в выручай комнату, определим предмет, который у нас есть.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Так.
Being an officer of the law.
Revelio.
Wonderful.
Так, привет.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
What are we looking for today?
600, 600, 600, 600, 600. Тлеющий порыв. Устойчивость.
That item is of the highest quality.
Такое себе.
That item is of the highest
Это
quality.
вообще какой-то конь прям. Вот эту бы ручку на вот эту метлу.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Да, было бы прикольно.
Thanks for stopping by. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
О, сундук, сундук, сундук.
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
Так, подожди. Видишь далеко. Ну давайте тпшнемся к ней тогда. Так, пошли.
Lumos. Confringo. Reparo.
Так, что еще можно сделать? Давай летную сюда поставим. Блин. Сюда полет, сюда щетка, сюда корм. Что еще? Это мы поставили, это есть. Вот эти вот есть. Есть палка.
Protego! Levioso!
Все, я понял. Идите нахер, вы мешаете.
Revelio!
Oh, did you hear about the new spell we're learning? If I could have a moment of your time. You know it's gonna be a laugh with Ronan.
I fell asleep in Transfiguration.
Oi! Can you help me?
Что-то, по-моему, я не туда телепортировался. Ни хрена. Вроде метлу купил, но она не назначена.
Professor Black, this cannot possibly be as difficult as it
Охренеть. Как же далеко-то, а?
Black hadn't cancelled. Hey you, Gryffindor.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer.
Давай,
I hold one
поехали
of the
уже.
fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Gryffindor.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
This is rather fun.
Блин. А, Q.
Brilliant.
Все, я понял, как это работает.
Success. wasn't too bad.
Я выиграл, что ли? И...
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Да мне как-то
Challenge
насрать на
accepted
него.
then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge.
Ну давай,
You
давай.
can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
Блин, да они в жопе мира
I suspect
находятся.
Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
О, все, метла есть. Так, как спешится? Не-не-не-не-не. Спешится.
Expelliarmus!
Хоть бегать не надо.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Revelio.
Oh, you're back. With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Ray's must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
No,
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon.
Так, окей.
How to
Разобрались,
address the
окей.
issue of altitude as it relates to speed.
Что теперь мне нужно? Я же отсюда, да, вышел?
Hello again. I've got spectacular news. The broom upgrade's ready. Ha, stop by the shop when you can.
Ты понимаешь, я только от тебя отошел, ну.
Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I
Так.
truly appreciate all of your help. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. I must tell you, half of Hogsmeade's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again. It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the last. I wondered, would you be interested in joining forces again? There's another course near Arendale that Miss Reyes has mastered. If you were to test this first upgrade there, it may help me as I develop the next. You'll consider it, won't you?
Давай.
Sounds as if you're really outdoing yourself. If I'm able to help, I will.
Thank you. I know this recent success was only the beginning of what I can do for broom flight. Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
Я понял. Все, я, короче...
Off to the races, then.
Ладно, давайте к ней тупо тпшнимся. Раз уже автопуть есть. Давай сюда. Я хотел в выручай комнату пойти. Надо, короче, исследовать вещи, которые у нас есть. Очень много заданий, кстати. Прям вот капец как. Я его часто встречаю. А, здесь типа нельзя летать. Жалко.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Вот это нам нужно.
Revelio.
Сука. Где еще одна? Давай начнем с коняшки. Нет, давай сначала проверим идею. Нет. Коняшка и вот эта вот херня. Идеально.
Revelio.
Так. На 4 повышает.
Revelio. Finite.
Фак. Вставай. Ай, щет. И что мне надо было делать?
Revelio. Venite.
Ай, сука.
Revelio. Finite. Incendio. Confringo.
Ладно, потом с картинами разберемся, думаю. Так, а как туда пройти-то?
You should never have come here.
Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the fastest Gryffindor.
Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Ну давай, поехали.
Does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. While they sit around and hope to be the best, I put in hours of practice. No one sets records by wishing for them. And I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
Давай начнем.
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
Made it. Brilliant.
Так. Ну-ка, штраф за кольца.
I'm getting the hang of this. Excellent.
Еще пропустил. Да ни хрена не отлично, столько пропустил. Одно пропустил.
Good. I've got this.
Уф, лучшее время, да? Ну давай, подойдем к ней.
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
Так, свяжись с каким-то там, с каким-то, короче, свяжись. Хоксмит, нет? Нет, карта мира. С кем мне надо связаться? Ух ты ж, смотрите, еще открылось. Вот здесь еще не открылось. Вот здесь не открылось. Тут вот не открылось.
Another successful flight. I should let Mr. Weeps know.
I'll be unrivaled at the next course.
Да ладно, ладно, обгонишь ты меня на следующем маршруте. Еще одна гонка, наверное, будет сейчас. О, наверное, еще одну гонку пройдем и серию завершим.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
Все понятно.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
You're back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight.
Сейчас, короче,
It's a
выручай
joy to
комнату
have a
свою.
collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again,
Окей,
truly.
окей. Так, все, выручай комнату. Так, там, кстати, надо мандрагору выращивать. Ох. Кстати, надо идти.
Deke.
О,
Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where.
окей. Давай.
Come along then.
Пошли, Дик.
Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
А, подожди. Делай что-нибудь. О, да, вот этот сок делай. Где мои столы? Куда-то мой стол дел.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing.
Пошли, узнаю, как пользоваться хвать мешком. Ой, вы что?
A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh, it was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It would be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
Так, нажмите Т. Хватит мешок.
No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm.
You got one!
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Ну да. Кодик. Так, ладно, давайте, ребят, на этом серию завершим. Вот. Ну и, соответственно, я продолжу снимать через пару минут.